The Bhagavad Gita, Chapter 14, The Yoga of Discernment of the Qualities of Nature. Krishna said, I will again declare that highest and best knowledge, which by having known all the sages have gone to supreme perfection. Relying on this knowledge and having become established in me, they are not born into the realm of nature at the time of manifestation of the worlds, nor are they disturbed at the time of dissolution of the worlds. Great Brahma is my womb. In that I put my seed, and from it all beings originate. Whatever forms are produced in any womb, Brahma is their womb, and I am the Father who casts the seed. Sattva, Rajas, Tamas, the three qualities born of nature, bind the imperishable dweller in the body. Of these, Sattva, being pure, is illuminated and health-giving. It binds by attaching the soul to happiness and to knowledge. Rajas is of the nature of passion arising from craving and attachment. This restricts by attachment to action. Tamas is born of ignorance, which confuses all embodied beings. This binds with negligence, indolence, and unconsciousness. Sattva causes attachment to happiness. Rajas causes attachment to action. Tamas obscures knowledge and causes attachment to negligence. When the influence of Sattva is dominant, it prevails over Rajas and Tamas. When the influence of Rajas is dominant, it prevails over Sattva and Tamas. When the influence of Tamas is dominant, it prevails over Sattva and Rajas. When the light of knowledge shines through all gates of the body, then it should be known that Sattva is dominant. When the influence of Rajas is dominant, greed, ego-driven endeavors, restlessness, and desires become pronounced. When the influence of Tamas is dominant, darkness, inertia, heedlessness, and confusion become pronounced. When the embodied soul makes its transition under the dominance of Sattva, it attains the pure realms of those who know the highest. One who departs the body with Rajas dominant is reborn among those who are attached to actions. If departing when Tamas is dominant, dullness prevails and one is reborn among people who are deluded. The fruit of good action is sattvic, but the fruit of rajasic action is pain, and that of tamasic action is ignorance. From sattva, knowledge is born. From rajas, desire is born. And from tamas, negligence and delusion result. Those who are established in sattva go upward. The rajasic stay in the middle. Established in tamas, the lowest quality, they go downward. The seer who perceives no other agent of action than the gunas, and knows that which is higher than them, attains my state of being. When the embodied soul transcends these three qualities of nature which originate the body, it is released from birth, death, old age, and pain, and realizes immortality. Arjuna asked, by what characteristics is one who has transcended these three qualities recognized? How does that person behave? And how does such a one go beyond these three gunas? Krishna answered, such a one neither hates nor desires the presence or the absence of light, activity, or delusion. That one who is unconcerned and who is not disturbed by the qualities of nature, who knows the gunas alone are expressive, and who remains steady without wavering, to whom discomfort and pleasure are the same, who abides in the self, to whom a clump of earth, a stone, and gold are the same, to whom that which is dear or pleasant and that which is not desirable or pleasant are the same, who is steadfast, to whom blame and praise are the same, to whom honor and dishonor are equal, who is dispassionate in relationship to friends and foes, and who has renounced all self-serving initiative for endeavor, is said to have transcended the gunas. The devotee who has transcended the gunas and who serves me with the yoga of constant devotion is prepared for absorption in the field of pure being. For I am the abode of Brahman, of the immortal and the imperishable, of the eternal law, the everlasting way of righteousness, and of absolute bliss. In the Upanishad of the Bhagavad Gita, the science of the Absolute, the scripture of yoga, and the dialogue between Sri Krishna and Arjuna, thus ends the 14th chapter entitled Gunatraya Vibhaga Yoga, the yoga of discernment of the qualities of nature.